Konnichiwa, Minisan.
Hello, and welcome to Famicast 316, your Famicast for the early part of May 2026. I'm your host, Danny, and right now I'm joined by JC.
Famicast to go, baby. I'm feeling really Genki today.
Nice. You're going to need it. We're also joined by Ty.
What's up, guys? I'm feeling
Namaste.
Genki as well.
Namaste, friend.
Yep.
My catchphrase goes. And also joined by our very good friend who has agreed to come on today. Genki's here. What's up, dude?
Oh, hey guys. Thanks for having me on the show again.
Are you Genki?
Yeah, I'm feeling Genki. But I have to go to work tomorrow, so not so Genki.
Tell me about it. Yep.
Yeah, I think we're all kind of in the same boat, right? We all have to go back to work tomorrow. Golden Week is dead.
Yep. That's right. Today was the last one.
Yeah.
Officially.
Yeah. Lemonade in the chat says, "Hi, Genki," and others.
Yeah. Right then, let's get golden.
Yes, we do have
Yes,
we do have a very exciting show today. Lots of cool stuff to talk about. Not really so much news. We're going to focus mainly on our new business topics. And then there's a really good question that came at the end of the last show that I wanted to focus on that should be fun to discuss. And so I guess without further ado, let's just go ahead and get things kicked off. And as some of you guys are well aware, over the Golden Week, there was a very, very big event here in Japan, one that both Genki and Tai attended. This, of course, is EVO Japan 2026. So I'm just going to go ahead and pass it over first to Tai, just to basically tell us about it. I mean, give us like broad strokes, any kind of cool things or whatever about the event from this year.
Broad strokes. Okay. Well, EVO is the world's biggest fighting game tournament.
Mm-hmm.
This is the Japan version. It used to be just like a USA tournament, but now they run it USA Japan, and like other cities now randomly they're like rapidly expanding since they got bought by first it was Pokimane, and then it was Sony. Yeah, true story. Look it up.
Wow.
And then now it's like the Saudi investment fund owns it.
Embracer Group. No.
Yeah.
Almost.
Finally. It's in good hands, right?
Yeah, no. So they run a bunch of fighting game tournaments, of course. They just had the world's biggest street fight, the biggest tournament for anything ever. The new record. They had like 7,000 and some people in Street Fighter 6. It might have been 8,000. It was a lot.
Yeah,
it's like a Guinness World Record, right?
Yeah.
It's like a new Guinness World Record.
Sure. Yep, that's right. Those guys are there. Yeah, I don't really give much weight to like having Guinness involved after seeing that really funny H Bomber Guy video about Tommy Tallarico. But in any case, yes, the biggest tournament. What else? I guess the main event was Street Fighter 6, and then they had Tekken, Guilty Gear, Garo, or Fatal Fury, or whatever.
Mark of the Wolves. Fatal Fury, Mark of the Wolves, whatever.
City of the Wolves. What else did they have? Oh, and a million side events. It's all there.
And like
fighters.
Obviously, something that had happened just from a few years ago. Nintendo doesn't allow for Smash to be in there anymore. Like, what happened there? Please refresh my memory.
It's not a real fighting game, so they got cancelled. End of story.
I don't know if it's Nintendo or not.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I mean, it's not like Smash was there every year before.
Sure.
Like they got bought by Sony. It's like a sometimes thing.
Hmm.
I don't think anybody's even like starting talks about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, I
Nobody
just knew it hadn't,
cares.
yeah, I knew it hadn't been there for a while. I was just genuinely curious about the reasons as to why that was. Maybe just hashtag old, and then people just moved on.
Yeah. I mean, I think the answer is long and complicated.
Sure.
And partially obfuscated. Just like I don't know, dog.
It's not relevant, Danny. Why do you keep bringing up Nintendo games? Just
sure. Yeah. I'm sorry.
We're
guys.
talking about EVO, dude.
Yeah. Excuse me.
Why do you keep bringing up?
You're gonna see some Switch action going on real soon.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
In the bathrooms.
Right. Oh yeah, that's where they play the multi-blood tournament.
Yes. Yep.
Let's see.
True story.
So should we like get right to the media, whatever?
Yeah, I'm going to be sharing, well, for video viewers and stuff like that, I'm going to be sharing some of Ty's posts with pictures and stuff like that. I'm kind of getting that ready right now. But I guess just to pass over to Genki, like Genki, I know you've been to EVO before, right? Or like how many times have you been?
Just once before, like last year was my first time there, and then this year too.
Gotcha. Okay. Trying to get some of the pictures and stuff ready. You guys can, assuming, could see all of this. This is from Ty's Bluesky account.
These are the things that he saw.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess I'll try to narrate for the audio listeners. All right. Sure. So first up is a photo of the famous landmark, the Tokyo Big Site. Yeah.
You saw it, right?
Yeah, you could say that.
Yeah.
So you go inside. The first thing you're gonna see is the Marvel Tolkien setup.
Okay.
Yeah, they had a new playable build.
Nice. Did you play it on Xbox or PlayStation?
I don't know actually.
All right.
Oh wait, yeah, funny joke. But I don't know if it was PC or PlayStation or some weird mutant dev kit. It was probably a PlayStation build.
Sure.
I forgot. There's no Xbox version.
Right.
That's the joke. Never mind.
Yeah. Guilty Gear. They had a Guilty Gear shop right next to it with a bunch of acrylics. I got pictures of those.
Nice.
Yep. Everybody loves the weird Guilty Gear characters.
Yeah.
Sadly, not a lot of merch of my favorite character, Faust.
Okay.
Right. Right behind that stuff, you're going to see a whole bunch of the arcade machine setups.
Yeah, is that for the the side tournament stuff, or is that just there for people just to jam on?
Yeah, for the side tournaments. Some of them are set up for free play, like once like the pools for them are finished. But like, don't forget also, Fist of the North Star Arcade was one of the main events, and so was Vampire Savior. So there's some main events going on those arcade cabinets.
Wow. Okay.
Total tangent, but like Fist of the North Star just had a new series, but it's like available in English on Amazon Japan. It's like the weirdest fucking thing. It's like, oh, more anime that's not subtitled and dubbed, and it was. I was like, what the fuck is this? It's actually the first time I've ever watched an episode of Fist of the North Star.
That's crazy. Also, Kenshiro is a guest character in City of the Wolves, into the first season pass or the current season pass, whatever.
Just as a
Coming
side
soon.
note. Just as a side note, I will say Amazon has gotten a lot better with like the multi-language releases, even with like the Sheen Kamen Rider from a couple of years ago, Japanese only thing, where he basically punches people into like puddles of blood. Like, I was surprised to see there were like 15 or so subtitle languages for that. I was like, wow, okay.
I could be wrong, but I think it's like a remake of the original one. It's like a beautiful 4K HD version of the original, maybe. It looked like really glossy, but it was like, I don't know. Yeah, I haven't watched the original, so I don't know.
Actually, Lemonade brings up a question here too, because I kind of have the same question. Is that saw usually there, or was it just there for EVO? The saw that was poking out of the ground. I don't think I've ever seen it.
Really? It's been there for as long as Tokyo
Yeah,
Big Sight, as
it's
far as
a
I know. It's been there.
permanent attraction.
Jeez. Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe
And big
maybe I'm
sight.
just coming in from the wrong area, or just didn't notice or forgot.
Yeah, like if you come in from the train station, you'll definitely see it.
Yeah, I mean, there's like two ways, like two stations by there or something. But anyway,
Yeah.
There's a video of Danny just like looking around, like, where is it? And it's like literally behind him. It's like,
Right,
well,
probably.
I can't see it.
I wouldn't be surprised.
All right. They had another motorcycle set up.
Mhm.
I think
Hold.
James, you mentioned they had
Well-
a motorcycle every show, but it's a different
It's
one.
different. Because I
Yeah.
remember we talked about this during the Tokyo Game Show episode. Well, probably Genki was on that one as well. And I had a photo of this, and we were talking about the jury voice actress was like speaking over the speakers, like near this area, next to a motorbike. It's like, was it not that? This in Evo, it wasn't the jury thing again.
It was a jury thing, but I think it was a different bike.
Okay. Okay. 99% the same, but okay, cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
This from the chat. Rich is here. Actually, it says greetings from Malaysia. Welcome aboard, Rich.
Man, that guy's in a different fucking country every
Right?
episode.
Right.
So yeah.
Yeah. So I guess just moving on, just through some of the pictures and stuff. Just I mean, there's some really great stuff throughout here. Sorry, Blue Sky loads a little bit slow with this shit. But what is this TV anime?
Girls don't
What?
play fighting games.
Okay.
No, that's like the English name of the show, I think. And
Okay.
I don't know. I guess these girls, they'll play fighting games. And remember that like last year they had the big oversized fight stick display, and you could go up and like touch it.
I will take a look at that.
Yeah.
I
And
don't remember.
And there's a bunch of collaboration merchandise with them and Mad Cats. You can get like the Mad Cats TE3 stick
Oh,
with
okay.
the girls on it.
Yeah. Okay. Like these that are coming up here.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
there we go.
I see.
Exhibit A.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, you got your guest badge here too. So
Yeah, the
That's-
guest badge is nice. You get some exclusive seating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and exclusive money from the Saudi royal family, of course, obviously. Thank
True.
you for that.
I, for one, welcome our new Saudi overlords.
Yes, it's going to help us in our acquisition of IGN, which we're going to be buying for $46 million, half stock, half cash. So
That's right.
Nice.
Sell those
All right.
eBay stock. Get on it.
yes. So I did notice that there was like a repair space and stuff for sticks, arcade sticks and stuff like that. That's actually kind of nice that they have
Yeah.
that kind of space, and it makes sense given what Evo is too. So
Yeah,
cool.
like I've literally had people come up to me at Evo. It's like, hey, dude, do you have a screwdriver? Can you help me out, please? I'm like, yeah, okay.
So I was like, what do you need? Opens his backpack, a whole fucking tool belt falls out. Yeah.
yeah.
So did you actually play fighting games, or were you just mainly
No.
taking photographs?
Yeah.
Play
Genki
fight
had-
games.
Yeah, Genki had sent me some stuff of Ty playing Tokon, right? But I didn't have time to get it ready,
All right.
unfortunately. But
Uh-huh.
Failure.
yes, thank you.
So Genki, what were you doing at the show?
Me, I was like just watching the matches and checking out. They had like this cool museum area, which was like new. Before they just had like controllers there, but this time they had like art from different fighting game characters. So they had like a little art museum there that was really cool. So I was checking that out and watched Ty play some different fighting games and then just watched the main tournaments, like the different finals for Street Fighter and Tekken. It was pretty fun just watching the different tournaments.
And Ty, I did notice because I think I showed my wife maybe this picture of you and Genki, and she's like, "Why the hell's Ty wearing a coat?" And then I knew exactly why. But I mean, I guess just to reiterate for people that don't know, or if it's the audio listeners as well, tell us about this jacket.
Oh, that's the rare hoodie that's from what's the name of that company? They have a booth every year at TGS to sell merch. But yeah, officially
we're not talking about the fight stick making people, right?
right.
Okay.
Drawing a blank. I know exactly who you're talking about. Though.
Yeah.
They sell all this stuff. Okay, so it's a rare, like as in like rare wear, like hoodie. But what was it hot, man? I mean, it's inside of fucking Tokyo Big Sight. There, like
no, the air conditioning actually worked this year.
Okay, good.
Wow.
Good to hear.
Yeah,
it
like
was
last
pretty
year.
cool.
Yeah, last year was kind of nasty, but
Uh-huh.
yeah, this year was nice.
Okay.
Plus, the first day it was kind of nasty and rainy outside, so
Sure.
we did need the jacket. How all? A lot of merch. They had an arcade build of Avatar: The Last Airbender, which is kind of a surprise.
Huh. Okay. Yeah, there was something that wasn't in this particular thread. It's something.
Oh, the cosplay parade.
Yeah, for some reason it didn't pick up in this thread. But
Yeah, I posted it separate because it was like a solid chunk of video.
yeah. Oh, okay. I see.
Yeah, it's there. You went past
You weren't talking about Fan Gamer before,
There it
were
is.
you?
It might have been Fan Gamer.
Okay. Oh wow, Bison's he's back.
Yep,
He's alive.
he never stays dead.
For him, it was a Tuesday.
True.
So I mean, you did actually get to play in a tournament, though, right?
Say what?
You did actually play in a tournament, though, didn't you?
A tournament. Yeah, I just played like a couple games of Killer Instinct.
Okay. How did it go, man?
Not great. I haven't played in a year.
Okay.
Blanca-chan.
Yeah, I love Blanca-chan.
I get that reference now.
They had so many cool cosplayers, and they even had like a cosplayer competition that I think someone won, but I wasn't sure who. But yeah, they were big on cosplayers. I think some people just go there just to cosplay. Usually, like Street Fighter characters are usually the most popular, but you also had like Tekken and Guilty Gear, and yeah, lots of different cosplayers.
Nice. Do they all fight?
Darkstalker is true.
Jesus
Oh yeah,
Christ.
Darkstalkers as well as popular for cosplay.
I was going to say, do they all fight afterwards, or
Yeah,
who won?
that's the real part of it.
Right.
I love the giant Victor.
Yeah. Damn it.
Crank it up, Bivens.
Yeah, sorry, it's a stupid thing. It's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
hey, let's mute, and then you click on.
So me and Genki, we were kind of like late to the first leg of the cosplay parade. So I like grabbed the clip and then we like kind of ran across the venue to catch him on the other side.
Okay.
So that's why we have two different angles here.
Gotcha.
Nice. Cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
It doesn't look too mentally busy, but was it?
No, it wasn't too bad. There were still like a couple choke points like around the venue, but it's been better than previous years.
Yeah, this year the layout was much better because they had just like this big screen on the back wall, and the rest of the area was really open, so it had a much better layout than last year.
Well,
Which was
more
more
like it.
cramped.
They have 5 big screens, but yeah, that's a good point. They have like the main stage is set up along the length of the room rather than the end,
Okay.
so that helps a lot.
Cool.
That was J. Is it JP from
Yeah.
Street Fighter 6? Yeah, at the beginning.
That's right.
Cool.
The old man with the huge muscle arms.
That's right.
All right. Well, right on.
Yep.
Nice. That's
Cool,
the only
guys.
game I played this month is a bit of Street Fighter 6, so it's fresh on my mind.
Nice.
Just coincidentally.
Nice. Have you finished the World Tour mode yet?
I have not. I'm doing arcade mode at I'm trying to beat arcade mode with all the characters, and then renting the ones that I didn't get in my my loser pass version that I got.
Ah,
I didn't get the years 1 and 2 ultimate version.
that's right. A fun challenge is get online and try to get a character to master rank on just the rental pass.
I'll get right on that.
I've seen a few guys, somebody just cruising up with the name like didn't buy him, LOL.
It's so weird to me that Bison is not in the main cast. It's like, why am I renting Bison? Why do I have to buy Bison? That's weird. But anyway, I rented him. It was pretty cool. Yeah, it looks very different. It looks very weird to me.
Mm-hmm. He plays different and weird as well.
Yep.
I kind of like it.
We'd have to talk about fighting games. Anyway, back to EVO.
Yes.
Okay.
Just hit up the chat just for a second. Luigi Fan 64 says, "Fun fact: being an accountant for an EVO organization gets you JP size arms." There you go.
True.
Nice. Cool.
Good to know. Cool. Well, I guess before we move on, do you guys have any closing thoughts on EVO, like your experience this year, anything like that?
No Evola from you guys. Are you doing okay?
Yeah, I didn't catch anything. I don't think so. That was good.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. There's definitely a lot of concern about like the new owners. I think. So, like some like commentators and players like did not join because, you know, the thing is owned by the MBS effectively, or the Saudi investment fund, or whatever you want to call it. So that's a thing. That's a point of concern. Another thing is running a big tournament on PS5 kind of sucks.
Genki, what do you think about that?
Yeah, it's not
on.
ideal because there's lots of issues with like people's controllers not working or like overheating or the inputs.
Consoles overheating is the big thing. Yeah, and input delay.
So yeah, there's lots of people complaining, and they weren't using like PS5 Pros or anything. They're just using like standard PS5s. So it's not ideal for. But I understood before it's like owned by Sony, but now it's just sponsored by Sony. So I think maybe they could change, but maybe not. But yeah, it's not the most ideal circumstance for fighting games.
Well, I mean, I get for like big shows and stuff like that. I mean, yeah, these companies probably have their own type of beater units that they specifically use for these, and maybe they have to drop X amount of money to get a freaking PS4 5 Pro. Because it's like, I think we'd be like TGS, for example, we'd probably be pretty hard pressed to see PS5 Pros being used just for like demos and stuff like that. But you would think for something like this, they'd go a little bit more all out with it. But okay.
Right. Like in the Street Fighter 4 days, they had the same issue where like they ran it on PS3 for a while, and like everybody complained because like the PS3 version like has more input delay than like literally any other version. So after people complained a lot, they switched to Xbox, which was very nice actually.
Another comment here too, Luigi Fan 64. Every year there are more and more complaints of laggy monitors, setups at EVO Japan. Didn't hear much from Vegas last year, and Lemonade has one. How are they overheating? Are they using dirty old consoles or something?
It's just like having them on for like a 16-hour stretch.
Okay.
It wasn't as bad as last year because they fixed the air conditioning. Last year there was so many more complaints about overheating, but I think this year there was more complaints about like input lag and that kind of stuff.
Wow. So is the Xbox Series X famously good at cooling?
It's better, yeah.
Okay. I had no idea that either of them would, had heating problems, but there it is.
There it is.
Yep.
Yeah, I think it's just they use them in like this tournament condition, so like that's not the usual use case. So
yeah. You would expect them to know this and then put cooling fans nearby, or extra aircon units or something like that, right?
Crank the heaters up around these things.
It's like,
yeah, what they have done. I don't know if they've actually done it other tournaments, but people say what they should do is like at least rotate the units out.
Mm-hmm.
Like that would be
Makes
pretty
sense.
good.
Right.
Yeah, but you know, I'm a big fan of complaining, so
Sure.
I would say just switch to Xbox.
Yeah.
So
All
the
right.
memes are real. People heating up their apartments with, you know, PlayStation 5s.
Here we go.
Yeah.
There it is.
Why do you think I bought one a couple years ago? So,
Saves on heating.
yeah, that does. Anyways, I think that's going to do it for Evo Talk. We're going to go ahead and switch gears here to a little bit of talk on the Super Mario Galaxy movie, which just came out here in Japan just a couple of days after the last episode.
exclusive.
World exclusive on April 24th. I know that, you know, myself and Genki, we have both watched the movie. I've watched it twice.
Jesus.
Just as a bit of an aside, like right after, because I watched it once in English, which is kind of a hassle because there weren't a lot of places showing it in English. I think according to my calculations, it's something like 70 some theaters that showed it total out of like the 387 showings in the country. So like that's that.
That's
yeah,
not
then-
too bad, actually, to be honest. I mean, compared to the first movie, which was like 12 in the
No.
whole fucking country, right?
Actually, there were
Well,
quite a few.
0 in Chiba and like
Yeah.
2 in Tokyo. It was like ridiculous.
Yeah, well, they're probably like about 20 in Tokyo. But no, like this time it's a little bit different. Like they didn't have any IMAX. Basically, the only versions that you can see in English were just 2D regular screen showings. You couldn't do IMAX, 3D, 4D, any of that other stuff for if you wanted to see it in English. Whereas with the Super Mario Brothers movie from 2023, like IMAX, there's IMAX available, Dolby Atmos, like all sorts of crazy options and stuff like that. But I think Nintendo just kind of realized, like, hey, our target audience here is kids. So if we're going to be milking money out of people, let's probably have this Japanese dubbed version for like these, as opposed to just all in English, because then nobody's going to go except for, some diehard fans that want to hear that voice cast or us. So
Did you crunch the numbers, Danny? Like compare the first movie to the
I'd have to
English?
look at, I'd made 2 separate articles, basically guides for like, hey, if you want to see the movie during like Golden Week weekend, like here are all the theaters you can do every single one. Took 3 or 4 hours per article.
But it was more for the sequel, right?
Yeah, it was a little bit more. Just
Yeah,
maybe by like about 5 or 6.
Okay.
Locations changed. Like there was more places showing in English in Chiba than I think there were last time.
It was 0 last time.
Yeah, so it's weird how that is, but there's some prefectures that didn't have it at all. More rural stuff. I did see it in English once, and then I also saw it in Japanese just a couple of days ago. Genki, I just wanted to ask you as well. I mean, I know you've seen it in English. Did you see the movie in Japanese as well?
Yeah, I saw the Japanese version as well. With it was cool.
Okay. Yeah, so I mean, I'm wondering how spoilery we could or should be with this.
It's been over a month for the rest of the world, dude.
Yeah, I know, and it's like, I think most of you guys out there listening, you probably already know. If you've wanted to see it, you've probably seen it by now.
Right.
So
I'll let you off the hook, Danny. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Ty probably doesn't
Really
give a shit.
cares.
No.
So yeah,
I mean,
go for it.
if it's like the first movie, there's like nothing to spoil. There's like no plot points at all. It's just a bunch of stuff that happens.
Sure.
I
mean,
at the end.
You're not
Yoshi
wrong.
at the end.
Yeah. I will say this though, like right off the bat, one thing I was really disappointed that Nintendo did before the movie came out was show Fox. Like, just threw it out there. Like, I think 2 days or something before the movie released in the West. Like, why would you do that? I don't understand that. Genki, do you have any thoughts about that yourself, man?
Oh yeah, I was pretty surprised that they just posted it just so freely on the internet. So yeah, I knew things were going to get spoiled for me anyway because it's coming to Japan like 3 weeks after the rest of the world. But for them to just spoil it for everyone, it was a bit surprising. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think that part of the movie, because I mean that's not like from the beginning of the movie or anything like that, but you know when you get to the point where we'll probably be jumping around just a little bit, not going in chronological order or anything, but I think that was one of the coolest things to see, and I think if that wasn't spoiled at all, that would have been a really really cool surprise going in, as opposed to just knowing it's like okay, he's in here. When's he coming on? You know, like that type of a thing. So that was just kind of disappointing how they handled that. Uh, yeah, but I will say, I think, you know, Fox as a character and how they kind of worked it into the story, they made it kind of make sense. Basically, like his ship got messed up and he got kind of sent to another galaxy, and then he's in, you know, this galaxy with Mario and Rosalina and all the other people and stuff. So I thought that was fine. I liked his character too. I thought it was, you know, he played kind of like the cool guy, but still not like too much of an asshole. So I thought that was kind of nice.
Yeah, his character was really cool, and I like the little anime section they had as well. They had like this really like short like 2D anime intro for Fox, and it was like all 2D animated. So it was a nice little break up from all the 3D animation.
Yeah,
They should have used the Muppets from like the Star Fox, like the original promotional material. Do you remember those?
That'd be funny.
Oh,
Yeah.
the ones that are destroyed.
I assume they're destroyed by now.
Well, yeah. I mean, there was a big deal about that last week or something on the news. It's like, yo, these things just fall apart over time. Like the Jabba the Hutt that they used in the original Return of the Jedi. Yeah, that thing just disintegrated in a garage somewhere, man.
Yeah.
Oh, James, you're muted, bud.
For a second, I thought Ty was referring to the E3 puppets that they made, because they made some brand new ones, didn't they? From the Muppet company, Jim.
I forgot about those.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know they
The
made
Jim
those.
Henson company made those those characters for the E3, which revealed Star Fox Zero. Oh God. Oh.
10 years ago, as a Nintendo fan, was a different world.
Those puppets were more fun than the actual game. There it is.
Yes, I agree. Yeah, in terms of like, I guess the pacing of the movie here too, a lot of things, that's kind of a sentiment that's been put out there online, and I think I'd have to agree. I do think that this was a very fast-paced movie in terms of action and just stuff going on. And like, I think I felt that a little bit more during my second go through with it. Like I was telling JC, like he stopped by maybe the day that I saw the movie for the first time. And like I don't know why, but I literally fell asleep during the movie for maybe about like 2 or 3 minutes. Like during this scene where Fox and the guys are like going through space, it's really loud. I don't know how. I must have just been really tired. And then a couple days later, I had like a fucking fever and was sick. So maybe that was kind of related. I don't know. But like when I saw it the second time through, it was like, no, I was fine. But Genki, in terms of like pacing, what did you think about that aspect of the film?
Yeah, I think it was quite a fast-paced film. There was like a slow bit in the middle where they're like in the Mushroom Kingdom, and then like Bowser's getting saved, and or he's like traveling with Mario and Luigi. That bit was a bit slow, I felt, but then afterwards it just picked up and it was like really fast-paced, just going from scene to scene, and then showing like new character after new character, and lots of action scenes. So yeah, there wasn't much story to it, but there was a lot going on, and a lot of like action scenes. Yeah, but yeah, there's not much substance to the film, but it does have a plot, like an interesting plot point, I think, but yeah, everything around it is not as developed as it could be, I would say.
Yeah, I think I'd echo that too. Yeah, I mean, again too, it's like same with the first Mario movie. I wasn't going in expecting much in terms of story. I think that's why maybe I was surprised pleasantly with the previous movie. I thought it was just fun. This one too, I mean, again, I wasn't going in thinking this is going to be some kind of narrative genius or anything like that. It's Mario. It's like the reason I play Mario games isn't just for the story. It's usually for the action and the gameplay. Obviously with the movie, you're not getting gameplay, so they better have some action. And I think, they delivered in that respect. Yeah. Character motivations and stuff like that. I did like Bowser Jr., like kind of like his motivations for doing what he does. Like he captures Rosalina very early on, And I guess as just as an aside too, because some people, some weirdos out there want to bitch like, oh, the women are too strong or whatever, some shit like that. It's just like, I, whatever. I liked Rosalina's character. I like Peach's character in this. Yeah, they're strong, I think, female characters. And even though Rosalina does get captured in like literally like the first 5 minutes of the movie, it's almost kind of like a bullshit thing. Like she has like her magic that she can use, and she kind of gets like cold cocked while she's trying to protect her kids. And then like she doesn't have access to like her wand for a second because she has like all this goopy shit all over her hands and she can't like literally move. So it's like
okay.
I was surprised how like Bowser Jr. is really OP. He's like really strong because he just captured Rosalina like really easily.
Yeah.
So yeah, he was really strong. But yeah, and it was a shame that we didn't see more of Rosalina because she just gets captured at the start and then she's just in prison the whole time.
Yeah, true. Yeah. I mean,
like Luigi for the first one, right? So he didn't do much.
It's like Luigi, yeah.
Yeah. They meet up at the end, and then that's the end of the movie. Yeah. Oh, actually, one interesting conversation that I had with Danny at his house after he'd just come back from the movie, we would because I know most of the characters in Japanese, like the equivalents, but there was one character that I had no idea what it was in Japanese, and that's Wart.
Yeah.
I'll ask Genki and Tai before I reveal the answer, but do you know the Japanese name for Wart?
No idea.
I feel like I knew it once a long time ago.
Yep. Danny, do you remember?
Shit, it's Moo.
Close. It's Mamu.
Mamu. Okay.
Mamu
Yeah,
is
I've heard that before.
Yeah. It's like fucking weird. I just because I was like, I don't know what it is, but I know it's not fucking Wart because it kind of related to the phonetics lesson from a few episodes ago. The war not really a good sound for Japanese people.
Be a terrible decision. I mean, hey,
Wato. Right.
Yeah.
So it's not. It's Mamu.
Yeah.
Who's also in the movie, right?
Yes, that's right. And I liked his character. It's kind of funny, kind of like just there's like a casino scene, or whatever, and he's there kind of directing traffic for some of his lackeys and stuff like that. And yeah, whenever Peach does get her hands on him, though, that dude's a little bitch.
In the casino scene, they were playing like a Mario Odyssey music. So I think it's just like a random collection of Mario stuff. Doesn't really follow like the Galaxy story or anything like that. So it's just like a celebration of like Mario's 40-year history, and they're just throwing in like loads of Mario characters just randomly popping up all the time, which is quite cool. And there's some there's some other ones like Star Fox, of course, and there's a little cameo from Pikmin as well. They appear in there as well, and there's some other one or two little cameos as well. But yeah, it's just like a celebration of like Mario, the Mario world.
Yeah, and with the Japanese version being the one I just saw most recently, I know a lot of people said that with the first Super Mario Brothers movie, that some of the things they say completely changed the whole trajectory of the film, man. And like, first I was thinking, because I saw that movie both in English and Japanese, I was remembering in my head, just thinking about it, I was like, none of that stuff changed it that much to me. I saw some of like the written out explanations from like Reddit, like this is what they say in English and this is what they say in Japanese. And
right,
was
it the Luma, that kind of crazy ass Luma? Is it a Luma? I think it is. From the first movie.
Yeah, the Luma.
It says all of the very dark, disturbing things. Apparently that was very different in Japanese.
Yeah, I don't remember exactly that.
But neither, but that's all I remember.
Yeah, like there's an interesting one even with this one where they first kind of like Toad. What the heck am I trying to say here? Basically, Toad meets up with like Yoshi and then Mario and Luigi. He's like, oh hey, so, and like I think in English he says something like, oh, so we're just gonna bring this guy anywhere now. Like says something like that. But in the Japanese version, he literally says something like, oh, but I'm supposed to be the cute one. Like that.
Yeah.
I think that might go to like maybe more of the characterization in the English version where Toad's kind of like that. He's kind of a little bit of a little fireball in a sense, but maybe in the Japanese version, he's supposed to be cute and he's trying to play off of that shtick like as part of his character or something. So maybe that's some of the reason. Some of the stuff too is cultural, I think, where they just try to make it make more sense, not do it necessarily a translation, but we've talked about this before, a localization, trying to make something fit in with how people think and how people talk here, or how this type of character would say something. So anyway.
Yeah. Miyamoto said something like that, didn't he? Like a few months ago, something about we're doing a better job with the localization with this new film, like pre-release.
Yeah, he said it's not a localization. It's like they made their own version. So like they wrote their own script for the movie, based on the story.
I wonder how that works with lip sync.
Lip syncs. I was looking at that specifically. They don't rematch the lip sync stuff.
Oh, so it's totally wrong.
It's just wrong. But if you're just watching the story and stuff like that, you just don't really care. It's kind of like when you're watching anime in English. Do you understand anime? Well, some of that stuff with anime they did is just wild because they're just trying to match it up. It's like, yo, you guys are trying to like the intonation,
one word.
Yeah, the way they say something is like, yo, no one ever would talk like that in any universe ever. But, yeah,
I need you to fill 5 seconds with one word.
Right. Yeah.
Right. Nice.
Anyways, I guess just to kind of bring this to a close, like I had a lot of fun with the movie. I thought it was just a fun movie to watch. I watched it with my wife both times. We had a good time. Genki, you've seen it 3 times?
Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah, I saw it twice in Japanese because they have like the special theater in Roppongi. It's like the Super Mario Galaxy theater, and then they have mascots dressed up as Mario and Yoshi that greet you at the entrance.
Amazing.
So yeah, and they have like the seats are decorated with like lumas.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
that's cool.
So I went to that one as well.
Could you take photos of that? Is it on your Bluesky or whatever?
Yeah, I took some pictures. Nice. Yeah.
So out of 10, Danny, 6 out of 10, Genki, 8 out of 10.
I'd say maybe like 8 out of 10, something like that.
Jesus.
Yeah, I give it 8. I think the story is a bit weak, but it had some touching moments. But the animation is super good, and seeing the characters pop up, it's more like an Easter egg, like Easter egg celebration or party or whatever. Right. Yeah. So if you're like a Nintendo. If you play Nintendo when you're young, you'll just be like, "Oh, I recognize this guy and that guy and this guy," continually until the end.
Yeah. And I did feel like when the movie ended, like I was like, "Oh wow, it's over!" Like I was ready for more. I think just because of just that breakneck pace, it just kind of made it. You just kind of like expected more.
After you'd woken up from the.
After I had woken up.
Yeah. And the boss battle is like a reference to the first Super Mario Bros. Game when you fight Bowser on the bridge thing.
Yes,
it's like they basically recreate that for the boss battle.
Yeah,
which is kind of cool.
I think Genki, you said it earlier too, but like this really is just a mismatch of a lot of different parts of Mario history, and it's fitting for the 40th anniversary to see that here as opposed to just going Mario Galaxy specific stuff. It's smart to do too, because a lot of people play Galaxy, but a lot more people play the original game, or just like if you're trying to mix all of this stuff together, I think it's just a better idea. So
yeah, Galaxy was also just recently re-released as well, so
yeah,
you get everyone, you get the new and the old.
Yep. All right. Well, cool. I did buy a bunch of like different merchant shit. And you get like postcards, and you can get like a pack of cards when you buy the movie or when you go and see it too. I bought like the pamphlet thing that you can get with like all sorts of information about all the characters, interviews, and stuff like that. I love this stuff.
Rip it up.
Yeah. I got a t-shirt, like a tote bag, and like some other stuff as well. I was going to wear the t-shirt today, but I went with the Shinmu shirt instead. So how fitting.
That's nice. I also got the pamphlet and clear file
Nice. Oh, I got like 3 clear
Plastic clear
files too.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, cool. Well, let's go on to our last little bit of new business here. And actually, Genki, you've been a busy guy today, man. I appreciate it. This is going to be our last bit of new business. And Genki, how about you tell us a little bit about this particular event?
Okay, sure. So yeah, over Golden Week there was like a special collaboration event. It was like a promotion between Asahi beer. They do like these lemon sours, and they're doing a collaboration with Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. And so they had like these massive advertisements in Roppongi, featuring Sephiroth drinking this new like lemon sour. And this specific one that they released, which is this yellow one that you can see here, it has like a sliced lemon inside. So they're kind of suggesting that like Sephiroth sliced it himself with his big long Masamune sword.
Yes.
Yeah, so in Roppongi they had like this big advertisement in the dome area when you go up from the escalator, just off Sephiroth, and they had like they recreated the Seventh Heaven bar from Final Fantasy VII remake in real life. So like yeah, they had this cool. They called it Lemon's Heaven though, because of the lemon theme.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a cool bar. The line was really long. Like I had to wait an hour because Rico went on the first day, and then this was like right next to the cinema where they had the Mario movie. So like after the Mario movie is finished, I just went there.
Okay.
So this is right next door.
Oh wow!
So yeah, it's like literally right in front of the Mario theater. But yeah, they had this cool. They had the pinball machine where they take the elevator down to their like hideout in the game where Barrett and like Marlene live. And then yeah, you could go up and then you could buy. You had to pay actually. Like they weren't giving it away for free, so you had to buy. You had to buy the cans of the lemon sour drinks, and then if you post a picture online, you get this free like stirrer. It's like lemon themed stirrer, and yeah, it was a really cool bar. They recreated it quite accurately to the game. Like they had the things at the front with like Tifa's flowers and the same like refrigerator and signs from the game. So it's all very accurate to the game, which is kind of cool. And yeah, it was really busy because it's quite a popular event, and like lots of people were stuffed in there. Yeah, that's why I had to wait like an hour in line just to get in. So it kind of felt like being in a TGS line or something at Tokyo Game Show. But yeah, it was really cool inside, and there's lots of signs as well.
Do they have a Tifa barmaid?
Yeah, that's the only thing they were missing. Like that's the biggest thing they were missing. I was like, "Where's Tifa?" I was asking them the whole time. I was waiting. I was like, "Hey, where's Tifa?"
Tifa or Barrett? I mean, geez, come on.
Yeah. I was like,
coming up from down below.
Yeah, maybe they're hiding downstairs in the below the pinball machine.
They're shy.
Yeah, they're shy. But yeah, it's cool. And lots of people taking pictures of like the Sephiroth, the different Sephiroth billboards and stuff. Yeah, lots of female fans of Final Fantasy. Yeah, I tried the new lemon sour drink, which is 7% alcohol. This one. But I don't really drink, so I just had a few zips, and then and it has a real lemon inside as well. So like you pop it open, and it's like a sliced lemon just floating on the top.
Wow!
Which is like I was like, oh, I wasn't expecting that, but yeah.
Wouldn't that just dissolve after like a couple of months in there?
I was reading online. Apparently, this is the first drink of its kind to have like an actual cut lemon inside of it and like shipped that way.
Oh, damn.
So they must be using some kind of tech to do this, because like Asahi also does another drink where it's like it's not just a regular, where you open up a can. It's you take off like the entire top, and then once you take that off, then the lemon floats up to the top. They have a similar thing with like a beer, where you take off the top, and then it foams, like it brings foam up. It kind of depends if your beer if it's a little bit warm, then that foam is going to be coming out of there like quite fast. If it's like freezing cold, then like it's not coming out at all. So like Asahi is doing like some kind of crazy stuff with like different bottling technologies and stuff like that, and this is kind of one, having like an actual ass lemon inside of there. So it's pretty cool. I haven't tried this one. My wife tried this one though, and it's it's fine. It'd probably give me heartburn from hell, because I don't do good with citrusy stuff as much as I like them. But Yeah.
Down it in one, baby.
Hey, might as well.
Let's call an
Yeah.
ambulance first.
Yeah, exactly. Like this is only open for like a week though, wasn't it, Genki?
Yeah, it was only open for like 5 days, so it was really like brief or something. Yeah, so it ended on May 3rd. I think it started just a few days before. So yeah, it was only there for like really short time, and yeah, I think it was packed most of the time. You had to wait like half an hour to an hour just to get in. But yeah, it was really cool if you're like a fan of the games and you played Final Fantasy VII Remake. It's based on the Final Fantasy VII Remake bar from Tifa. Yeah, I was ashamed there's no Tifa there. There weren't, or Tifa cosplayers or anything. I think that would make it perfect. But yeah, just seeing this cool billboards and like feeling you're in the world of Final Fantasy VII, it was kind of cool. Yeah, so it was like a sort of cool spot to go. And I don't really drink, but it tasted all right. But yeah, but they gave you like these free nuts as well.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So that was nice. So yeah, it was a chill time. Yeah, it was a nice little pop up they had there.
Let's be honest, if they had a Tifa cosplayer there, they would need fucking round the clock security for that girl. Jesus Christ. No cameras. Yeah, 24-hour security, because there'd be guys with like, you know, telephotic lenses.
Whoops,
like,
I fell on the floor.
right next to her, you know.
Oh yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. So probably for the best. Probably. Yeah.
But yeah, I think it was to celebrate Rebirth coming to Switch and other platforms. Because it's coming out next month, I think, to like Switch. So it's mainly for that. They had like a poster on the wall for the Switch version as well. So yeah,
I think last time you were on the show with me, Genki, I have actually played Remake now on Switch
nice.
too. But yeah, I dropped off it. But I did reach the bar, so I do know that reference.
Okay, you recognize the bar. Yeah,
But,
they didn't have the darts board at the back, because in the game they have like a darts board at the back. That wasn't there, but everything else was kind of the same as the remake. Yeah.
Yeah. Coincidentally, I picked up Remake again because I didn't play like the DLC with Yuffie, and like I'm really enjoying that, man. Like it's quite different. Like the way that she controls and like her setup with her partner character, quite different than the stuff just with Cloud or any of the others. Completely different, actually, and I really like it. Like the pace is awesome.
Yeah, it's really good. They had like this partner combat. It's like getting people ready for the Rebirth stuff. So yeah, it's a really cool DLC.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm seeing previews of that now and graphics comparisons of Switch 2 versus Xbox, PS5, and all that kind of stuff. It's happening now.
Yeah. There is a demo out there too. If you guys out there didn't know, from the Switch 2, it's like 50 gigabytes or something. I mean, I think the full version of the game on Switch 2 is going to be like over 100.
It's like 102.5 gigabytes.
So you're going to need a memory card, right? Like what do you call it? Express?
Yeah, not necessarily. If you literally have no other games.
I forget how much is
256.
Oh, it's 256. Okay.
So
yeah. You can't have both Final Fantasies on there. You can have one of them.
Probably. I don't know how much like the firmware takes up, but yeah, you cut it pretty close. Yeah. But
cool.
Anyways, yeah. So thanks for sharing that, man. Like I saw that being advertised since like before Golden Week. I was like, man, I really want to go. And like I said, I got sick. I was like, well, damn it. Then I saw that you went. I was like, cool. I can live vicariously through Genki.
Yeah, you can always pop down to your local on a supermarket and buy one.
Just go to 7-Eleven, just get that, and just like draw some pictures on my wall in here, and just pretend that draw Tifa on the wall too, and boom.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, cool. Well, I think that is going to do it for new business. So we're going to go ahead and move on to a little bit of now playing at thefamicast.com.
Rare game.
Now playing at thefamicast.com. There's a lot of stuff that's been going up on the website, which I've been updating except for when I was sick. So you could see all that type of stuff. I will say one thing that is coming up later this week: the Nintendo financial report for the last fiscal year will be releasing on Friday. So we'll be, posting about that on the website and maybe even talking about it in our Discord and stuff like that. So look forward to that if you're into that type of stuff. Other than that, for our patrons, we have a game night coming up later this month. I think we nailed down May 16th, Saturday, May 16th. So mark your calendars. Get ready. We're going to be playing some games. If I have an idea of something that we can play, I will throw it out there in the Discord later, and you can laugh or you can rejoice. This might be fun. You're probably gonna hate it. Anyways, and look forward to that. And then just that's it for now. I was meaning to get like a lot more stuff done, whatever. Anyways, all this and more. That's right. All right, gosh, James, can you help me out with what's coming up next?
Japanese.
So
I thought we're not doing Japanese.
I know. I was wondering. I was going to see what is James's reaction going to be here. Now, usually it would be the Japanese. Yes.
Just a big no.
Japan not what? Yep.
Yeah. Anyway, it's not the Japanese. Now we're going to actually go on to a little bit of feedback from you guys. Like I said, with the financials coming out, there haven't been like a lot of big news drops for like Nintendo related stuff outside of Melty Blood, according to Ty.
Hell yeah.
Is that even coming to Switch or?
Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
the first, right? I'm not tripping, right? The first one came out on Switch. By
Oh,
first
I
one, I
remember.
mean type Lumina.
Yeah, that's a thing.
And it is backwardsly compatible on Switch 2.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Anyway, so like more stuff's going to be probably picking up here. I think one thing too, I think with the Mario movie coming out here in Japan and then Yoshi coming out here later this month. And Yoshi's like the last bit of the 40th year anniversary stuff for Mario. So I think after that, we'll probably start seeing more stuff about the Zelda movie, maybe more stuff about like the Zelda 40th anniversary and stuff like that. And a lot of people were kind of like, why are they talking about this? It's like, well, like the anniversary happened like before the Mario movie even came out. So I think they wanted to give it a little bit of room to breathe. So I'd expect maybe some kind of talk about that. And, even just like Nintendo's traditional E3 timing for news and stuff like that coming out in June, I would expect more stuff to come out here over the next couple of weeks.
Yosh comes out on the 21st.
Yep.
2 days after the next episode. So we're not going to be talking about Yoshi and the Mysterious Book in the next episode, unfortunately. It'll be 3/18. Yeah.
Unless they do a demo, then that'd be kind of nice. So we could talk about it, but we'll see how that goes. But with feedback, if you guys do have some kind of comment or question or whatever, definitely feel free to shoot us a line. You could hit us up at our email, thefamicast@gmail.com. You can sound off in comments on YouTube. You can sound off in the comments on our website, and you can get your stuff right on the air like this guy. This actually comes from Chariot Goblin, who's commented on several episodes in the past. I appreciate you sending this in, man, and I think this is a good one. So he writes, if we're getting this Splatoon spinoff so early in the Switch 2's life, when do you think we get Splatoon 4? Will it be normal Switch 2 full price, $70 physical, $60 digital? Also, we should get a weekly Splatoon anime. Okay.
Well, so he's asking if Splatoon 4 will be full price. The answer is obviously yes.
Yeah.
Splatoon Raiders is not full price, so maybe that's a little hint. Like, okay, well, we didn't charge you $70 for the Raiders, so let us off. Now we are charging you $70. So yeah, that's probably a good point actually. But Splatoon 4, I mean, it's probably going to come out in the summer, not next year. Maybe the year after that. I would say at the earliest, absolute earliest, summer 2028. So by that time, Splatoon 3 will be how old?
Well, let's see. That came out 2022, so yeah.
Yeah, that'll be like 6 years. since between 3 and 4, but yeah, with Raiders to kind of keep you going. I mean, they do this with like Zelda games as well, don't they? Like, well, we're not going to give you Tears of the Kingdom, but here's a remake of an older Zelda game, whatever.
Yeah.
So I could see that's what Raiders is doing, I think. It's just my professional guess.
Sure.
Professional, if I'm using the lingo from the games.
Right. And yeah, no, I absolutely agree. I don't think there's any way that we'll see a game next year from Splatoon 4 next year. I don't think that's a thing. Because I mean, Raiders does have online play. So I think that will be something that can keep Splatoon fans, Splatoon faithful going. Especially if this is something that Nintendo supports for 2 years, which is what they usually officially do.
And as we discussed in the previous episode, they seem to be introducing new weapons in that, like the axe and stuff like that. So they probably are doing a lot of kind of behind the scenes kind of watching, data collecting, and that kind of stuff. It's like, what's OP, what needs to be nerfed, or what would make sense in a online multiplayer version of Splatoon, like a versus battle. What wouldn't work? What can they improve? What can they add? And also they probably need to think of something else new to put into it. Like if it's just slightly better salmon run and a new story mode, that might not go down too well. So my guess is Splatoon 4, if and when it comes out, it's going to have something that uses the power of Switch 2. So something that could not be done on Switch 1, which, So I don't know what that is, but yeah, I think, maybe it could even be like a single player, like a more open world thing, which Raiders is kind of like dipping its toe with that kind of open map world thing.
Sure.
But I could see Splatoon 4 having like a really vast single player mode, because some people like the story, like they only play the story mode of Splatoon 3, and they don't really like the online because they get wrecked as soon as they go online. So I get it, So it's the same for most shooters on any console. Like some people only play Call of Duty story, right?
I like Call of Duty story modes. I don't really necessarily like playing online. Maybe 15, 20 years ago, yeah, sure, let's play online. But like these days, right, man. Give me a break.
So and then when Salmon Run got added to Splatoon 2 and then vastly improved in Splatoon 3, that became its whole new thing. I mean, Guillaume mentioned it in the last episode. He was taken aback, like how much not Splatoon merchandise, but specifically Splatoon Run, Salmon Run merchandise was there, which is kind of its own kind of thing, right? It's like everything's a little bit kind of grimier and dirtier. It's like the whole story is that these places are covered in goop and being attacked by monsters, and you have to clean it up, right? Collect golden eggs, and that's all very specifically one mode of Splatoon. But that's just branched off in its whole new thing. It's like almost its own game now. Maybe if I stick with a Call of Duty reference, so Ty can slightly hang on to this conversation by a thread. The zombies in Call of Duty became its whole thing, right? Like people fucking love zombies. Like they just wanted a fucking game just for zombies, right? That is the equivalent. In Salmon Run is the equivalent of zombies. It's like it was only meant to be a side thing, but like it turned into this whole fucking thing. Like it's really, really good. Like some people only play that now, and they don't even play the regular multiplayer stages or whatever.
I would say this just for new ideas for Splatoon 4. I think one of the biggest and maybe most obvious things that they can do is just increase the amount of people that are playing at the same time. Because they've done the 4-on-4 thing for over a decade now.
That's true. That's true.
Actually, for me personally, it's like if they don't change that, I don't know if I'd want to. Well, full disclosure, I did actually pre-order the Splatoon Raiders, and I have that ready to go. But like at the same time, it's like I'm interested to see how this could be as a single player thing. But when it comes to a new like actual, honestly, like full-fledged Splatoon, they're gonna have to do something to get me interested, because I bought Splatoon 3. I don't even know why. I think it's because I had one of those tickets, and just I got it, and I don't think it's bad. It just didn't hold me, because I felt like I had played this before, even though, you know, in its own defense, it is quite different. There are better things about that, like technologically, you know, I guess just in terms of modes and stuff to do. But I guess it's like Genki too. Like, what do you think, man?
Yeah, I like the single player modes in Splatoon. I'm not a multiplayer guy as well. So this one kind of appeals to me. Summer Run was fun as well. I tried that a couple times. But yeah, I like the single player modes in like Splatoon, like 1, 2, and 3. So like those kind of like level based stuff. But if it's like that, but more like broader and like bigger areas, that could be quite fun. So yeah, I kind of prefer the single player stuff in Splatoon. So this game does look exciting, so I do want to try it, and yeah, I hope it's good.
Yeah, I mean they tried some stuff with the DLC in 3, right? Like that roguelike mode. So
Right.
that's another thing that, you know, they could, you know, expand on and put it into, you know, the main part of the fourth game. But also, I don't know if you ever played one of these, Danny, but in Splatoon 3 they added a new Splatfest mode called Tricolor Battles.
Yeah.
Right. So that's it actually, because when you said they need to add more people, I made me think of the Tricolor Battles, which actually didn't add more people. It actually just split the same amount of people, but into 3 teams.
Right.
So I think it was like 4, 2, and 2. So that was probably a hardware limitation. So which will not exist with Splatoon 4, because, you know, Switch 2 can probably handle 3 teams of 4.
Hopefully.
Right. 4 and 4. So I mean, that would be crazy. I mean, they would have to do that as like a selectable option. Like, I don't think everyone would immediately want to go into like 12 player battles, like where you have 2 rival teams. That might be crazy.
Well, they could just do, you know, just more, you know, instead of, you know, what total 16, right? No, 12. Let's do 6 on 6, you know.
Yeah, it does change the balance, though. It almost doesn't become Splatoon anymore.
How?
Like
we don't know. We haven't tried it.
Yeah,
it's
hard for me to envision that, but yeah,
it would depend on a lot. It depends on the stage layout, a lot of different things. I don't think that would be necessarily a bad thing, because, like I said, if they just do it still like a 4-man team thing, it's like, I don't know, man. Like,
but yeah, I think bigger stages is definitely a possibility. So yeah, increasing the number of players, that is definitely a possibility. I agree with that. How they will do it is, I don't know. I think, because Nintendo, you know, they're very risk averse in some ways, and like, don't want to piss off like all of the Japanese players, and they are the most, you know, savage, especially when it comes to Splatoon. Like, if you fuck something up with that, it's like, I mean, Splatoon 3 is still one of the most patched and kind of like most played Switch games, right? It's like it's always getting patches, updates, you know, things change to the game to improve it, like constantly, more than any other game. So yeah, I would expect the same for the next one.
Yeah, I think regardless, it's going to be interesting to see how things are going to shape up with that, with Splatoon 4 coming up and stuff. But, you know, in the meantime, we will have Splatoon Raiders, and I'm sure Nintendo will be able to get a lot of useful information from fans and players, as you said, James.
Yeah, it'd be interesting if they do any kind of like either free or paid DLC with Raiders, or they'll just like, no, okay, we're done. We're working on Splatoon 4 now.
Sure. Yeah. Cool. All right. Well, I think that is going to do it for the feedback. No news. So basically, from now for the video guys, we're going to go ahead and move on to a little bit of anime trash with Ty. Before that, JC, do you got a bounce?
I got a bounce. Yes, shit is about to get real tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
Wish me luck.
Good luck.
I haven't
All
woken up that early in a long time, since like, I don't know, February or something.
Ooh, God. All
Good luck to
well,
me.
Yeah, good luck,
Wow.
dude, for real.
Good luck, man.
Yeah. But yeah, good to see you again, Genki. And thanks for coming on.
Good to see you, James.
Enjoy the trash. And I'll see you on the next show, which is, I'm sure Danny will explain about all the schedule changes with that. But yeah. Peace out.
See you, James.
Take care.
And for, like I said, for audio guys, we're going to go ahead and take a quick break and close out this show. But for video guys, you know what time it is. Ty, take it away.
Hell yeah, it's garbage day.
Right.
All right, to recap, every week I play online UFO catchers and get a bunch of trash sent right to my house. Very often for the low price of $0 because I'm cracked.
The price is right.
Maybe before I get into it, I should show a couple of things I picked up at EVO Japan.
Yeah.
I got this official good luck charm right here.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
What else did I get? I got some of the Uchiwa fans up here. I had some random postcards. Like here's the Shinkuro art of
Sukada.
EVO Moment 37.
Oh,
Huh.
yeah.
Yeah,
You got to
could,
try that at the show, right? That was cool.
Yeah, I did. They had a setup in the EVO Museum where you could try to recreate rule 30 or no, rule moment 37. All right, let's see here. All right, so first box is actually from Capcom.
There we go.
What albedo figure do you think this is going to be?
Right. The one with the big boobs. Oh, wait a second.
Yep,
It is.
it is. Well, let's go. There is like literally a new one every week.
Yeah.
Yeah. This one is a maid. There you go. This is actually like an old figure that I had previously missed.
Okay.
So, yeah, there you go.
That's not like a duplicate with just like a different outfit or anything, is it?
I don't think so. Nope.
I mean, it happens. I know.
It happens, yeah. All right. Actually, I only have 2 boxes, but one of them is quite large.
Ooh, Molly Online.
Yeah. So you know me, I like to get the big boxes from Molly Online because they give you more free plays when you ship bigger shipments.
Yeah. Running with scissors. Dangerous.
Yeah. I had a box cutter once.
It's back there somewhere.
Yeah. Let's see. Open it up. And I do have a few more prizes that are kind of stuck in hostage limbo where like I have to win another thing to get the free shipping.
Okay. I see.
Well, this is some new bubble wrap.
Huh.
Wow, they sent me a lot. What the
Actually, they just sent you a box full of bubble wrap.
hell yeah. All right, where to start? Okay, looks like 3 large figures.
All right.
Oh shit! Yes, I was hoping to get this one. It's been. All right, this one is just adorable. It's so fun. Check it out.
Ooh, okay.
It's Gundam Miku.
Yeah, and the
That's
Zaku.
cute.
Hell yeah, it's so cute. I love it.
Yeah, that's awesome, actually.
She's got a leak. They had 2 different colors. They had the red one and the green one.
Yeah, Shars and then just the regular old.
Oh yeah, you know your Gundam. I don't.
Oh, okay. I just know this one and like Wing, and like that's it.
Yeah. Yeah, but like it's so cute. Like I had to get it.
Yeah,
this
no,
is
that's
like
yeah.
way heavier than it looks for some reason. So yeah, I might open this one up a little later. I wonder if it look how short and stout the figure is. I wonder if it's actually just like most of the box. Like if
It's
it's
made
actually
of
pretty big.
Gundanium alloy. The figure is made of Gundanium alloy, so that's why it's so
Sure,
heavy.
dude. Like I thought it was gonna be small, right?
Yeah.
But I guess it's probably actually pretty big.
Yeah.
All right, what's
Yeah,
next?
that's cool. I dig that. That's awesome.
Yeah, maybe I'll get the red one too. We'll see. All right, let's see. Oh, this one looks pretty horny. Let's go.
Uh-oh.
Damn, they really wrap these up. I'm gonna have like so much bubble wrap like strewn all over the place at the end of this, as I do every episode, really.
Right.
But usually not just from one box.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, it's another Be Cute Bunnies. Oh, and it's also kind of what the hell? I've seen this logo before. What show is this?
Yeah,
Two Love 3 Darkness.
yeah, a little
Okay.
hard to see. I don't know, man.
Yeah. Whatever. It's a funny anime girl with rabbit ears.
There you go.
Don't know what to tell you.
Exactly.
Also quite large.
Ooh, sorry.
right.
No, actually, I'm sorry. I just noticed I just missed the shit out of the chat. Actually, here I'll get to that maybe before we close out the show. So sorry.
Mm-hmm. All right, one more, and do you know what it is?
Dude, not another Albedo. Wait, is it?
It's another Albedo.
Of course.
It's this episode's new Albedo. It keeps happening.
Yes.
It keeps happening. It's another new
does.
bunny girl too. There you go.
You could start the Bunny Girl Museum.
I should.
We definitely have
With all
enough.
the bunny girls.
Yeah.
That's a good one. It's quite big as well.
Yeah, it's huge. Like all the Be Cute bunny ones, they're huge. They come in these huge boxes. They're nice. Yep. When I was set up at my old place, remember I had that whole shelf
Yeah.
of bunny girls set up, and that was a pain in the ass to pack up, let me tell you.
Yeah, I bet.
All right, so that's it for the anime trash.
Okay.
Tune in next week for more unspeakable horrors.
Right. Okay, cool.
No really funny ones this time.
Well,
but you'll get them next time.
yeah.
I already locked down at least one.
Actually, Corey in the chat, this is a good buddy of mine.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, he says, Gundam indeed, about the Miku one. And then he says, hey, wait till you see my next Gundam. Dude, I will tell you this. Like, I've known Corey for a very long time. And
Nice.
Years ago, I bought a Gundam model kit because I thought this is going to be awesome. I love Gundams. And then I realized you have to put it all together and it's a huge pain in the ass. And he's like, dude, I'll do it. I'm like, oh, okay, let's go. And he did. So it's like, yeah. Corey's one of those friends that you have that like can build anything or fix anything. And yeah, Ty's
Nice.
got it. Ty's got him.
Maybe I should send him my Idolmaster Cross Ace Combat jet plane.
Is it broken? He can fix it.
No, it's still in the original package.
Oh, okay.
But, yeah, I'll give you another look at this amazing Miku right here. I love it. Yeah, it's so cute.
Awesome. Yeah, Lemonade also says too that was a decent selection of anime trash, and Corey also laughed out loud. So there we go.
Nice.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's go ahead and start to close out the show. All right. Well, if you made it this far, thank you. We are at the end of Famicast 316. Thank you guys so much for watching, listening, however you consume the episode. We appreciate it. Before we head out of here, we're going to go ahead and give you our social media handles and stuff like that. First, for the Famicast, if you want to follow us on social media, you can. You can follow us at the Famicast. Also, Famicast.com. YouTube, obviously, if you're watching on YouTube, you know that already. But here we are. And also, just for JC, if you want to follow him, you can. I'm bringing up the banner for that here momentarily. You can follow him at Famicomplicated over on Bluesky. And Ty, where can the fine folks find you?
Yeah. Go to my Bluesky. That's where I posted all my EVO photos and videos.
Mhm.
You can also catch me on the Discord.
Yes.
What else? Oh, of course, the
Say it.
Nikkei social media platform, blah blah link. The best social media platform of all.
It's probably the best. Probably
Yep.
better than the others, but who knows?
True. It's so good.
And Genki, where can the fine folks find you?
You can find me on Twitter at Genki_JPN, also on YouTube at Genki Gamer, Blue Sky Genki Gamer JP.
Right. Just like I said, because I did miss a couple of comments before, like just throughout the thing. Lemonade did go on to say, he said, "Hey, that Fox reveal in the movie would have been way cooler without the spoiler." Yes, I agree. Hi Tani was back as well. He said, "Pikmin, what happened to that little Pikmin movie they showed last year? The one with the first version of the Pikmin we're missing." It's like, well, yeah, it's like they showed it with the Pikmin in there, and they still promote that on Nintendo's site, at least here in Japan. Like it's on the front page. Like I don't know. Like it seems like Nintendo just kind of randomly promotes their Pikmin stuff sometimes.
I think they're just making shorts just to keep their new animation studio busy, and you know Miyamoto loves Pikmin, so whatever, they'll make Pikmin stuff forever.
Yeah,
as long as Miyamoto's still around.
Yeah, I was like reading something that you had written. It might have been on Twitter because somebody said, "Why doesn't Nintendo just use that studio to make the movie? They don't need Illumination."
Oh,
and like, and it's like, well, like, yeah, I mean, you look at that little animated short, and it's like that's it's good, but like, how many people work for this Nintendo Pictures thing compared to like Illumination? Like, I mean, you could probably explain it better than me, Genki. I mean, like, in a nutshell, why does Nintendo need something like Illumination or something for movies?
Oh yeah, basically, like Illumination are like a massive studio. They have like hundreds and hundreds of French animators. Not French animators. With the Mario movie, it's hundreds of French animators because French are really good at animation. But they have like a massive studio system to make these Hollywood films like Minions, Despicable Me, the Mario movies, etc. But with the Nintendo Pictures, which I recently just bought, they're like a small animation studio, probably like 100 people or less, I would guess. And they're not used to making feature-length films. So to scale up to make a feature-length film, you need like millions and millions in budget, and that studio is not fitted for that. So that's why like the Nintendo studio, they can't make Hollywood feature films. They don't have the resources to compete with that, but they can make these cool like little short films, maybe 5-10 minutes. That's on that level, which what they're kind of used to, because they used to make like game trailers. They even worked on like Death Stranding and did cutscenes on like in-game stuff, but they don't really have experience making feature-length movies, so they'd have to scale up really massively, hire like hundreds more animators, which you can't do that overnight. So yeah, and also Japan industry, they don't really make big 3D animation films. There was like a Dragon Quest one, there was like some Lupin ones, but yeah, those are like the biggest ones. Like Japanese people prefer 2D animation, so there's not that much budget going into the 3D scenes at the moment. So yeah, maybe in the future, once they can get more resources and money, they could make a feature-length film, just Nintendo by themselves. But for now, if they want to compete with like Pixar and all the other Hollywood films, they need to use a studio that knows how to make, you know, those Hollywood films and have the hundreds of animators and editors and all that. Yeah, so that's why they can't just change the shorts into a massive feature-length film.
Sure. Well, thank you. Well said. Because like I said, I'd seen that, and this what a coincidence that Hi Tiny wrote that. So this is a perfect way to actually fit this into the show. And another question that came up too. Sorry, Lemonade says, "Why does Japan like clear files so much?" Hi, do you have a take on this? Why does Japan like clear files so much?
Because Japanese people like paper so much. You put your papers in your clear files.
Yeah, you need a lot of papers. You need papers for tax, you know, for your job, for everything. You need paper. Everything's papers.
Right.
Yeah.
And you can of course make it better with having like a huge boob anime girl on it.
Yeah, for visa, all your visa applications, tons of papers. You need lots of papers in Japan. So,
Yeah.
you know, where are you going to keep the papers safe if you don't have a clear
Yeah,
file?
all your faxes and stuff like that too. Come on. Last one here. Lemonade did say, and I'm actually as well. I said I'm looking forward to Rebirth. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I'm looking forward to it too. So, all right. That was a very long outro, but again, thank you guys so much for checking out the show. We do appreciate it. For myself and Ty and James, and I guess Genki too. Thank you guys so much for watching and checking this one out. And we will catch you guys on the next one. Peace.
See ya.
Toodles.